If you clicked on this video looking for a way to lighten up your bike the cheapest way possible, this is not for you. This is going to be one of the most expensive ways to go ahead and lighten up your bike because we have a care package that this customer brought in. He has here the limited edition 2025 Specialized Tarmac SLA, the Remco edition, and we're gonna do some stuff here to lighten up this bike by a lot. So I'm gonna show you guys the stock way of this. The customer changed out the wheels to the team wheels. He had on carbon tied chainrings already, and he put on an OSPW Alpha by Ceramic Speed. But we're gonna be taking some of this stuff off and making it extremely light. We have a brand new cassette, a new rear derailleur hanger, a titanium bolt for here, some new axles. Even though these are already overfast carbon fiber axles, we have some that are lighter. We're putting on a different crank, keeping the same chain rings, and we're gonna get this thing down a good amount. And we're gonna be weighing each one as we do it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Give it a like if you like it. Give it a dislike if you dislike it. And let's go ahead and look at a good way to go ahead and burn some money to lighten it up. It's probably gonna be about $100 per gram. As this bike sits in a size 52, this is with pedals, cages, out front mount, and also mount for the Varia in the rear. Weighs in at 6.83 kilograms, because some of you guys say you hate it when I say kgs, but 6.83 kilograms, which is respectable. This is the UCI weight limit. You don't need to do anything else. That's great. Pounds, 15 pounds, 0.01 ounces, okay? We're gonna get this thing under 15. We're going to 14. I don't know what the weight saving is gonna be, but I know the crank is gonna shave off at least 150 to 200 grams, so I'm excited for that. But let's go ahead and get into the video and show what we're upgrading. All right, so here's what we're putting on there today. This stuff is from Six Wheel Cassette, Mr. Evan Wang. He's a tie master. He does everything to the balls to the wall. This is a front disc brake mount adapter for the Tarmac SLA. Crazy lightweight. We'll compare all the weights on there. We have a 1130 Shimano 12-speed cassette. The weight of this thing is absolutely crazy. And not only that, he makes custom colors, but it is very pricey. But again, this is more about the presentation. This is more about like, hey, I have everything I want for my bike. What can I do more? This saves a ton of weight, and you can even customize it with cool colors. If you want this stuff, I asked Evan, I said, get in contact with me. So if you guys are looking for any of this stuff, yeah, but this cassette's around 1,100 euros for a full titanium cassette. You'll see why in just a second. We have the derailleur hanger bolts, full titanium. Look at the machining on this thing. The rear derailleur hanger, again, full titanium. Absolutely crazy. This bike's gonna be blinged out. And then full on axles, which we're gonna weigh these things, but these things feel like absolutely nothing. They are crazy lightweight. You can even see a little 6-wheel in there. Really, really, really cool. And then last but not least, titanium shifter clamps. He's gonna be replacing the ones there, so we'll figure out the weight of those as well. So I'm really excited for it. And then to even shave some more weight, we have here, the customer has an SRM Power Origin crank on here. This is a side brake crank arm, branded SRM Power, with their own SRM 9 power meter on here. This thing weighs really, really lightweight. I think for this whole unit, it's around $1,800 to $2,000, but phenomenally lightweight. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, first things first, we're gonna remove this rear wheel. Sorry about the diesel Mack truck above our head. Yeah, one guy, I did a video with the air conditioning on before, and the guy's like, I hear this noise my entire life. I'm sorry, it's summertime, it's hot. So we're gonna keep this up. Let's go ahead and shift this thing down into gear. Give you guys a little free body sound test real quick. Beautiful. Front derailleur. Beautiful. Remove said rear wheel. That was my fucking idiot friend. Sorry for the cursing.
Sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry. I'll show you what sorry is. All right, next step, we're gonna be removing the derailleur from the derailleur hanger, and also the derailleur hanger from the bike. Unplug the Di2 wire, run it through the actual hanger itself, removing the said bolt going to hang this gingerly, like so. Boom. Now for the rear derailleur hanger. Perfect. All right, so we have some of the stuff here. Now, a lot of this stuff is alloy or aluminum, so it is pretty lightweight. Like I said, it's minimal here, okay? But this is the frames and gear hanger. Weighs in at 13 grams compared to the Time Master, which this is really just like jewelry. 15 grams, so this is 2 grams heavier, okay? But then we go to the bolt that holds in place. This is a stock bolt for the derailleur. This is the Time Master bolt, which looks freaking sick. 2 grams, 4 grams. Now it's a wash, okay? But then we go into the Overfast carbon fiber axles. 17 grams. 14, hold on. 16, so save the gram there, okay? But like I said, the main thing here is that right there, which we'll get into. All right, so about to install the rear derailleur hanger. The only thing is with the titanium and alloy stuff is that you have to obviously think about corrosion. So this stuff by Muck Off, the copper compound, it works great putting it into threads, just to help with any kind of seizing on titanium stuff. Over here. But this bike is going to be blinged out with titanium hardware on here. And we're going to do the same thing to the axles as well. Oh, let me get a torque wrench. All right, it's the same thing. We have the copper compound on this titanium bolt right here. This is going to titanium, but it just helps the corrosion either way. This thing to be blinged out. I'm gonna plug in this little DI2 wire right here. Money. Dude, already 5 million watts faster. All right, now for the cassette. This is a stock Dura-Ace 1130 cassette. Let's see what this thing weighs in at. And this is the top tier cassettes. 218 grams for an 1130. Let's go ahead and weigh in the titanium cassette. All right, now for the titanium cassette, again the same. 143 grams from 218. So that is 57. Damn, I'm so dumb. Okay, 218, 7 minus 8, 1. Hold on. A savings of 75 grams. That's a good amount of weight dropped in the cassette area for sure, but also it comes with a price tag. But again, like I said, this video is not about price. This video is about just ball to the wall, spending freely like we have unlimited cash. And again, just the amount of detail that goes into these cassettes. Usually on a stock Dura-Ace will have a ring here that's separate. These are actually made into the cassette, so there's nothing to lose when you take it apart if you're cleaning it. Very good detail. And here is the final product of the back. We have the derailleur mounting bolt right here, which looks beautiful. The derailleur hanger, and then the tie cassette on there, which looks great. I'll give you guys a shifting test just a second. Bring on over this through. We have the titanium through axle on the back here. It looks fantastic. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a shifting thing, and then we're gonna go ahead and see how the crank goes for weight. All right, here we go. Money. Very nice shifting quality as well. I mean, you would obviously want it to be with spending that much money, but a very great option. Let's go ahead and remove the crank, and then we'll go to the front wheel. first things first, let's remove those pedals off there. Okay. Who the hell put those on there? Alright, let's go again. Okay. And now for the non-drive, this is the way I do non-drive. If I can't get this one, I'll put it on the floor, but basically, I don't know if I'll be able to. Here, you push down the form. So I know people might say it's dumb. It's a fucking lever. That's how we do it right there. A lot of strength in the bike shop. That's how I got these pythons. Alright, so I just removed the crank on here. This is a Dura-Ace 4i dual-sided power meter. 165 millimeters. He's doing 165 millimeters in the side bray as well. But these things are notoriously heavy. And if you ever have Dura-Ace or Ultegra and you want to drop some weight, obviously you can always do in the cranks. Or if you don't care about weight, then whatever it is. But this thing weighs in at 579 grams with the preload nut. And then let's go on over here to the SRM side bray. $427 grams. So we are dropping, here we go again. 5, 6, 9, 4, 27, 5, 6, 9, 4, 27. You know what, give me a second. 152 grams of dropping. So that is a great deal. Now, another thing though, we're removing the stock Shimano BSA bottom bracket and we're putting on a ceramic speed. So that could be a little bit heavier because the ceramic speed has the metal cup. So I'll weigh that as well, just to see what the difference is. All right, so this is your normal BSA Shimano bottom bracket, nothing special about it. This one weighs 66 grams, 87 grams. So that's 20 grams right there, 21 grams. Next, we're gonna remove the front disc brake mount caliper. These are notoriously light. Specialized did a great job at cutting down weight there. Those are proprietary for this bike, but I don't know how much weight will be difference there. And then we're gonna remove the front axle, and then next is the shifter clamps. All right, so here is the stock front mount. Coming at 9 grams. Here is the lightweight titanium one, 6 grams, so 3 grams difference. So now that we have the tape removed, we have the old existing shifter clamp, which I made some markings on. We're gonna remove these things and put on the titanium ones right here. Holy cow, this is taking me much longer than what I thought it was gonna be because I did it on a Sunday while we're open because I was like, oh, I can get this done. But then we have a Beretta customers coming in here. Replace with, oh, beautiful bike. Doing some with the rear hub. Flat tire. Oh, where'd the other bike go? And then other bikes. So just crazy amount of bikes in here, that Trek right there. With service and repair, people looking at Turbo Levos. You know, I can't complain about business. Business is all right. But let's go and weigh these shifter clamps because that's what we're here for. Shifter clamps. These are the stock Dura-Ace, and they say they're titanium, so stock Dura-Ace iron. 14 grams. Oh, baby. Do it. 7 grams, half the weight. What a savings, dude. We're gonna put some corrosion grease on there as well because we don't want that to be bad, but really cool. So here is the final product of everything. SRM power crank, titanium derailleur, cassette, everything on there. I mean, you got a lot of bling factor in here. You have the front end with the titanium mount and the axles. It looks badass. The final weight, 6.65 kilograms. We went from 6.83 down to 6.65, and pounds were 14 pounds, 11 ounces. We dropped 0.06 ounces or something like that. I don't know how to do math, but a good amount of weight. So now we're in the 14s. We have a full solid bike here. I'm gonna murder you. We have a full solid rideable bike, 2 pedals, power meter, 2 cages, out front mount, and also mount in the back. Thank you guys for everything. If you guys are interested in any of these 6-wheel products you guys saw here, go ahead and send me an email, a DM, whatever, and I'll do my best to get in touch with you guys. But absolute beautiful Remco build. Absolutely love it.